And welcome into the third of today's sessions at the New Zealand Secondary Schools Olympic Weightlifting Competition for 2020. Here we are at the Auckland section of that event, live from Functional Strength HQ. This session will be the men's 81, 89 and 96 kilo class, and we're just seeing the athletes get ready to be presented for the beginning of this session. Joining me in the commentary today is Tongan representative Aisaki Tuitapo. Welcome, Aisaki.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, you've been doing some coaching this morning. How was that?
Oh, it's been great to see the girls at the back, how they handle coming out onto the platform and the joy on their faces when they get their lift and just the fun they're having. It's been good to witness.
Nice. Yeah, so far we've seen two really good sessions of lifting. The girls this morning, followed by an exciting session from the lightweight boys. So now, with the body weight's getting a little bit heavier, the weights getting lifted will become a little bit heavier. And we're looking forward to seeing some of these young men who no doubt will be competing, some of them for the first time. And that's the really neat thing about the secondary schools. We've got a whole range of athletes, some taking the platform for the first time, others who have maybe been around a wee bit longer and got a little bit more experience. So we're just waiting now for the officials to make sure that all the young men are lined up in order, and then they will be asked to come out. And here we go. Here's Gabriel Peach. concludes the introduction of the athletes and the technical officials for this session. We've now got just over 8.5 minutes before we see the first athlete come onto the platform. We'll be back just to commence this session in a little over 5 minutes. Okay, and we're nearing in now to the start of this third session for the day. The men's 81, 89 and 96 kilogram classes. The bar is being loaded to 33 kilograms, which will be for our first lifter, Cameron Blair. Cameron's competing in the 81 kilo class, representing Rangitoto College, who had a strong representation of 5 lifters in the previous session, so a good strong team from Rangitoto. One of the Auckland Grammar lifters and Harrison Mortimer there, warming up in the background. Lifters here going through their blast routine, getting themselves ready physically, but also mentally for coming out onto the platform. So, 10 seconds remaining. So there we see young Cameron with coach Nicole Kumarich. He's doing a wonderful job with the Rangitoto school. Cameron just being asked to tuck his t-shirt in. Oh, very experienced centre referee Tony Ebert. And after all that, a good first lift. Pretty much a muscle snatch.
Pretty much. It's always good to get the first lift out of the way, get some nerves out of the way as well.
Well, without wanting to put the mocker on, I think out of the first 2 sessions, every athlete has hit their opener in both snatches and clean and jerk. So that's great to see. I'd say that's a mixture of a lot of athletes in their first, or certainly in their first, second or third competition. Coaches wanting to make sure that those early nerves are settled and that the lifter can build into the competition as they go. With the increase to 35, we'll see a new lifter come out. Josiah Cook from Kelston Boys. And a good solid first lift from Josiah. Nice technique from the young man. So there's a few athletes around this sort of 35 to 40 mark, I think, coming in with their opening attempts. So few little changes. So Cameron now coming out for his second attempt. Yeah, that was a much better attempt. I'd say after the nerves have settled, he certainly had plenty of power going through here.
Yeah, you could see it. Looked a lot more confident. Ripped that off the floor. A lot more speed on the bar as well.
So we've got 3 athletes waiting there in the holding area, just getting ready to come out. Cameron on his 3rd attempt, Josiah on his 2nd. And Evan Taylor from Onehunga High School. He's a tall young man, Evan. It was a nice dynamic start, actually.
Yeah.
The dive technique. Which I would suggest was probably done out of nerves more than anything else, but there have been lifters in the past, very highly competent lifters who have used the dive technique to have a dynamic start. Here comes Cameron for his 3rd and final attempt. And 3 from 3 from Cameron.
Great lifting there from Cameron. I was interested to see what the judges were going to give him, but they're happy with that.
They were. I think he's clearly very new to the sport. The main thing is he walks away having a good time and can continue to train over the summer.
Yeah, that's right.
So 40 kilos now goes on the bar. And this brings a new lifter, Angus, one of the Auckland Grammar lifters.
Tucking his shirt in. Tony had his eyes on that.
That's a nice tidy opener from Angus. I was saying in a previous, or maybe in the last session, that Auckland Grammar, a real rich history in our sport. Very close to the Giddies Ave Club, and a lot of former athletes, including our current president, Richie Patterson, come out of Auckland Grammar. So Ryan Hughes, his 1st attempt. Another strong opener.
I like the way he approached the bar. He was ready to attack that one. Smashed it.
Yeah, nice and confident. He's got, let's say, elite male lifter for New Zealand, Cameron McTaggart, in his corner, sharing his experiences. So Isaiah, after quite a long wait, is coming out for his 2nd attempt. The weight didn't affect him. and ordered the weight on the bar, 40 kilos, very successful. There'll be a few changes. You can see when the lifters are new, they hear their names called. They think they're going to lift. It's also new to many of them. The coaches have got it all under control. There's a very experienced coaching group out the back there. And once again, Evan using that dynamic start to good use and successful. Straight in position, nicely overhead. Technically very good, Angus.
Yeah, liking the feet movement and how he receives the bar nice and strong.
Yeah, good brushes. Moves well. So 44 kilos now on the bar. But it looks like John Edwards, another very experienced former lifter himself, now teacher out at Kelston Boys. He's just told Josiah to hold up. We're going to put the weight up. Even I'm sure he will now go up. So plenty of changes being made out the back. We've finally landed on 45 kilos. And a new lifter, Josiah Cook from Auckland Grammar, coming out for his first attempt. Another strong opener.
Yeah.
Messiah. Nice high finish. Pretty much a power snatch.
You can see the boys from Auckland Grammar have been putting a lot of work in, a lot of time on their technique. It's good to see.
Yeah, I think Elevation Weightlifting, relatively new club, doing some good things there. first no lift for this session. Ryan just looked like he was in a bit of a hurry. Cut his pull a wee bit there.
Yeah. I think strength is definitely not the issue. He did cut it on his first one, but he was able to compensate with his own strength. This coach will be giving him some feedback now. Try and fix that. Nail it in the final attempt.
Yeah, it's certainly a something that can be fixed. Here comes Angus for his third and final attempt. Yeah, he's done really well there, Angus. 3 out of 3. Can't ask for any more.
More powers.
Yeah, you can see the confidence going. I think that was he got better as the comp went on there. So here's Ryan. Let's see if he can make that adjustment. He did, but he just didn't quite adjust enough. Oh, I think if he had another go, he'd smoke it. But we'll see again. He just doesn't quite pull for long enough, and it's not quite in the slot. So, from words of encouragement from Cameron.
He got his first lift.
Well, that's it. He's still in the game.
Yep. Final lift there for Josiah. He's taking a 6 kilo jump this time. No problem. Josiah gets 3 for 3 in the snatches. Good to see. Great control.
Yeah, another one where you could see his confidence grow. He did that comfortably.
Faces.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all about having fun. And, well, doesn't really matter what level you're at, to be honest. You've got to be there because you want to be there.
Yeah.
We'll see a couple of New Zealand representatives loading the bar there. Kana Andrews-Nahu and Holly Drone. Kana, one of our exceptional junior athletes, and in fact, the holder of many senior records as well at the tender age of 19. And Holly, who represented New Zealand earlier in the year at the Australian International just before the world went into lockdown. Great to see them giving back at this level, volunteering their time. Well, that was a very confident opener from Tavita.
That was a great overhead position.
Yeah, another tall young man, but a really good position, both in the start and a nice bottom position too. 17 years of age, Tavita. Quite there for a sire. Again, I don't think it's a strength issue. I think a little bit of technique,
Yep.
a little bit more confidence, and he's got that.
Yep. Lucky for Josiah, he's got one more attempt to make that.
You'll see there, plenty of green, which has been a theme throughout the day so far, which has been great. Still 5 athletes yet to open their accounts. But we'll see Josiah come out again for his 3rd attempt. There's 2 minutes on the clock because he's following himself. And at this age and level, more about the mental recovery than the physical. 2 minutes is plenty of time for these young men. It's just about recomposing themselves.
To see Josiah there getting some feedback from his coach. Some adjustments he can make to hopefully get this next lift. Let's see if we can put it into action.
And there we go. Excellent comeback from Josiah. A wee bit shaky, but he did enough. He got a majority decision.
Yep.
I'll just see here. He's just dropped his head down, which caused him to have to run forward a bit, but he kept those arms nice and straight and finishes strongly. So 55 kilos now moves onto the bar, and this will bring another Auckland Grammar lifter, Harrison Mortimer, competing in the 89 kilo class. Well, that was a good strong opener.
Yeah.
Very confident.
Good hip contact. Getting on the bar was nice as well.
So, Tavita coming back out now for his 2nd attempt, 55 kilos. He's a good-looking athlete, Tavita. Dynamic, moves well, especially for a big man. Excellent 2nd attempt. So Tavita, no doubt, will move up.
Tavita unfortunately didn't make weight for this competition. But it's great to see him still come out, have a good experience and attack the weights like this. It's awesome to see.
Oh, he was entered in the 81s, was he?
Yep.
And what did he weigh? 83?
83.9.
Well, he's a big fella. He's going to grow into that.
Yeah.
And more about the experience really today. But again, that'll be a nice little lesson learned.
That's right.
Understanding the process of being in a bodyweight sport.
That's right. Could have easily decided not to lift, but he's instead decided to still give it a crack. So good on him for staying in it.
And that's a big part of the education process with these young athletes, both male and female, around the understanding of what it means to be in a bodyweight sport and how that's communicated in a positive manner. So the relationship with both food, their bodies, is a positive one, and they understand that first and foremost. So 60 has gone on the bar. Harrison had a strong opening attempt. And the same again with 60, looking very good, Harrison. Jack Goodhue, the Crusaders and All Black centre's got a bit to answer for with rocking the mullet haircut. Seems to be catching on with a few, but it's certainly helping Harrison at the moment.
Yep.
Looking very good. That's a very impressive 3 out of 3 from Tavita.
Yeah, very comfortable.
He's got a lot of potential. Okay, so 62 kilos now on the bar will be the first lift for Zach Mayer, representing, is that Westlake Boys?
I think so.
Zach also in the 81 kilo class. Three white lights.
Bit shaky there.
He was, but he did enough to keep those arms straight. We'll just say here. Just started to go back on him, but he had enough in him to stay in control.
That's right. Maybe the nerves got the best of him that attempt.
So 62. This is our 196 kilo lifter. Eden Nuele, also from Auckland Grammar. Another excellent opener. These Auckland Grammar boys really putting their best foot forward.
Yeah.
So I think we'll probably see teammate Harrison Mortimer come back out here. Eden will clearly take more. So with the call to go to 65, we get a plate change. The 20 kilo discs come out. And remember that the bar is 20 kilograms for the men. So the 20 kilo the 20 kilo plates, and then the collars, which are 2.5 kilograms each. So 65 kilograms total weight. Zach still got his AirPods in there, so out they come.
Getting a last second motivation there.
Never looked quite right all the way through, but he gave it a very good effort.
Yeah.
Zach.
His pull and his pull under doesn't seem to be connecting at the moment.
No, it's all a bit sort of mechanical, which is often the case with those new to the sport. But here's Harrison, who's had an exceptional first two lifts so far. And he's continued that through. Majority decision. One of the officials saw something, but it doesn't matter. 2 white lights. And 3 out of 3 from Harrison Mortimer.
That's awesome lifting there from Harrison. Really confident of sitting into the bottom and just waiting to find his balance before standing up.
Yeah, nice. Staying 55, 60, 65. A nice sequence. And he can look to take that into his cleaning work. So, Auckland Grammar teammate Eden Nuele to follow. 66 on the bar. Eden looking really good, just like his teammate there.
That was nice and snappy. Even better than his first attempt. Feeling a bit confident now that he's got the first one out of the way. He's attacked that second one really well.
Yeah, so Coach Gabby here has rolled the dice with Zach. She's put him up a couple of kilos, backing him to make the necessary adjustment.
Well, he seems confident in himself and she's confident in him. Let's see if he can make it count. We could get this one.
It was certainly a much better effort than the 65. But
movement was a lot smoother that time.
yeah, we might just pick it up here. Oh, yeah. Just a wee bit soft on those elbows. It's a tough roll when it's like that.
It is.
But he got his first one.
Yeah.
And he can continue to work on that in training. So only 2 athletes remaining.
Eden's got one more attempt. 2 lifters have yet to come out.
So we've got Awa Nui Orangi Gardner from Rotorua on 80 kilos.
And Jacob Rawls.
And Jacob, yes.
93 kilos Jacob is.
Yeah, that's a good opening attempt, 93 for 18 years of age.
Yep. 87 kilos. His body weight.
It's great to see. We're seeing some of these young men for the first time.
Looking forward to seeing Jacob come out. But we got Eden right now, who's got one more attempt in the snatch. He's backing himself. He's going up a bit more. This is an 8 kilo jump now from his second attempt to his third attempt.
Yeah, that's a big boy jump.
It is.
But he's certainly looked he's looked the good so far.
That's right. That's a tough call, that one.
It is a little bit like the previous one.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably just see that the turnover, the transfer was just a little bit slow, which caused this arm.
Which is right over there, I think it was.
Just there, yeah. It's tough. There's a little bit of rotation in there as well. But certainly oodles of room for improvement there.
Yeah, you love to see the confidence and courage there. Take a big 8 kilo jump. Approach the bar with a lot of confidence. Steered the bar down. He was ready to attack it. He gave it a good crack as well.
So 80 kilograms now going on the bar. And this will bring Nuiarangi Gardner out onto the platform.
Let's see him there, getting some chalk on his hands. Making sure his grip isn't going to be a problem. And there he is. First attempt, 80 kilos.
Our first attempt miss for the day, but it certainly wasn't a lack of strength or power.
Definitely.
He just lost it over the back.
He moved really well.
Yeah, he did. But it was almost too easy.
Yeah.
He just needs to refocus here.
That's right. Just some minor adjustments he needs to make and he'll nail that one.
In fact, they're so confident. I think the coach is going to put him up.
You see him there with the change guard. Sometimes when there's not enough weight on the bar, there's not enough resistance. You'll put it up a bit to make the lift a bit easier.
No changes come through, so maybe he just marked the card and accepted the 80 kilos. He's certainly not taking his time. He's into it. Yeah, he wasn't phased by that opening miss. He's come back and executed that second attempt really, really well.
Yeah, backed himself. He knew he was more than capable of making that lift. He's proven it here. Awesome work.
So we'll see when the Urangi come out for his third attempt, because Jacob has posted 93 as an opener.
You see him in the background there warming up. He's on, looks like 90 kilos back there. A bit close to coming out.
So you can just see the coach there making that change, and then Richard Wong, as the official, will call that change through.
And there's Jacob there talking with Awanuirangi.
So 85 kilos goes on the bar.
Thought he was most likely going to take 85, but coach is hanging around the change card. He's looking to make another change.
57, I think I heard.
Got some great ears on you there, Simon. I don't know how you heard that. I did not hear 87.
So possibly this is a weight that's been done in training, or they've been close to it in training, which is giving them the confidence that...
He's taking a big 10 kilo jump.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. Obviously, he's probably done this or been close to these weights in training. It's giving them a bit of confidence to make these jumps.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
Oh, it's good to see. And we'll get a really good insight from this lift where he's at, not just physically, but mentally.
Yeah, it's not often you see a 10 kilo jump in a snatch, but you're about to see it right now.
That was a really good effort.
That was.
Again, he almost put too much into it.
Yeah.
The confidence of youth. We'll see on the... It just opens up a wee bit early there, which causes the bar to swing out. But really good attempt.
Great effort, man.
So, our last lifter for the session, Jacob Rawls, also our oldest athlete, also up from Rotorua.
Really interested to see how he attacks this weight. Wow. That was impressive.
Very easy.
Didn't waste any time at all.
No, he looks nice and relaxed. You see here, didn't wait around too long. Got himself in position and away he went.
Nice. Great
Yeah.
position in the setup. Nice and tight in the back.
Really encouraging to see so many of these young men with such good techniques.
Yeah. It's a good reflection on the coaching that's going on in their gyms.
Yeah, absolutely. The coaching and the effort that's going in from the individuals.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll see a minimum of 5 kilo increase here.
Yep. Coach is making a change. Did you hear that one by chance, Simon?
No, I didn't catch that one.
Oh, wow.
But there we go.
Wow.
Our first 3-figure snatch attempt for the day.
Another big jump there.
It was certainly very comfortable.
Yeah. That first attempt moves it really well.
I don't think we'll see another change here. 100's definitely the call.
Yeah.
Here he goes. I think those wrist straps are bordering on a little bit too wide, but none of the technical officials have
Oh, we got Tony here.
picked it up.
I'm sure if he had a problem with it, he would say something. But seems to be okay with it at the moment. Here Jacob is. He's looking to get a good lift on this one. 100 kilograms. He's getting some.
He did well. It wasn't quite as effortless as the 93, but he showed good control.
Yeah. And the weight was just in front of him. You see a bit of shoulder roll.
Just
right
there.
But he managed to keep his elbows locked out.
Yeah.
And the judges liked what they saw.
Yeah, good composure there.
Now it'll be interesting to see what he wants for his last attempt. I think I saw him say 105.
Yeah.
Definitely capable of getting 105.
It's just to declare an initial change, which will buy a little bit more time.
That's right. The coaches again. Make another change. Well, Jacob has a massive opening clean and jerk at 130 kilos.
Yeah, well, all the crew that have come from Rotorua today have looked impressive. I was saying on one of our earlier sessions, it's been great to see the growth of the sport, not just in Auckland, but around the country.
Yeah. It's awesome to see.
It's unfortunate that we couldn't have had this competition as one standalone national event due to, obviously, the pandemic this year, but I think certainly moving forward, this national secondary schools is only going to get bigger and better.
Yeah. Here's Jacob now with his final attempt, 105 kilograms. Let's see what he's got.
Didn't quite have the finish on that one.
Yeah, it was just moved away from it a bit when he jumped on there.
But he can be happy with a 100 kilo snatch.
Yep.
And an excellent way to conclude the snatches from this session. We'll be back in just under 10 minutes. And welcome back to the clean and jerk section of the men's 81, 89 and 96 session. We had an excellent first portion of this, the snatches, with all the young men performing outstandingly well. So looking forward to now what they can put on the platform in the clean and jerks. And we're straight into it with Cameron Blair. Who will be coming out onto the platform with 38 kilograms on the bar. Okay, so the 10-minute time has just counted down, so the clock will get reset. 1 minute on the clock. And it'll be Cameron Blair, first attempt. We're just getting the bar adjusted. We need the little 1.5 kilo plates put on the bar. So here's Cameron kicking us off for the clean and jerks. And a good solid start from Cameron. After his 3 successful snatches, he started with a nice strong opening clean and jerk. So he's now moved to 40 kilos. This will be for his second attempt. Welcome back, Isaki, who took an extended afternoon tea break.
Great to be back. Just lost track of the time there. Catching up with a few people. It's good to see that our first clean and jerk attempt was a good one.
Yeah, Evan carrying on from where he left off with his snatches. 3 out of 3 snatches, secured his first clean and jerk.
Great.
I think we'll probably see. Right, here we go, he's gone up again. But the call will remain on Cameron. Here he comes, second attempt. Just didn't quite get his timing right there on his, he saw his right arm.
Yeah. Looked like both elbows to me.
Might well have been.
Yeah. Right arm more. A little bit in his left too. The jerk is always a bit difficult to get a hang of when you're new to the sport, especially that split jerk. There's a lot going on and you're putting weight overhead, which isn't the most comfortable position. And you're trying to get into a split lunge position as well.
Just seeing Nicole there run him through where he needs to be.
Great example there of how it should be done.
Nicole, a very accomplished lifter herself. Now doing a fantastic job with these young men from Rangitoto College.
Well, he's decided to add extra kilo to it. He's confident he can make the adjustment and get 3 white lights with At least 2 on his final attempt.
Well, it certainly didn't look like the weight was the problem. I'd say he's just very new to the sport, and as you say, it's the technique of the jerk is always a work on.
Yeah.
So, 1 minute remaining on the clock. And here he goes. Third and final attempt for Cameron.
Clean is definitely not the problem.
There we
Looked
go.
a lot better. Seems like I think so. The majority decision there.
Yeah, great way to finish. 5 out of 6.
Awesome.
A really good first competition for young Cameron, who's only 14 years of age. So the call's gone on. That's all right. Oh, he's gone up. So the change will bring Evan Taylor to the platform for the first time for his opening clean and jerk.
I'm really interested to see how Evan handles the jerk here. He's got some long limbs. Let's have a look. Strong, clean. Blair has a long way to travel, but it couldn't seem to be much of an issue for him.
No, he's done that. He's done that really well. A really good opening attempt. We'll see here on the replay. He gets some really good positions for such a tall young man. Mobility's really good, and
That's a great.
I've been told that Evan's grandparents, Linda and Willie, are tuning into the live stream over there on the Gold Coast in Australia.
That's
So,
great.
good afternoon to you, Linda and Willie. Hope you're enjoying the live stream from Auckland, New Zealand.
Feet positioning was just a bit off in the clean.
Yeah, he just looked like he's got himself in a wee bit of a tangle there. He, again, it didn't look heavy. So, chance for Angus to sit down, have a think, and in the meantime, Josiah can come out.
First attempt here for Josiah. Awesome.
Yeah, no problem there. He's having a good day, Josiah.
Elbows are a little close to the knees there, but he kicked them away. Let's see it.
Yeah, that's another technical rule of our sport. The elbow is not allowed to touch the knee, the leg during the lift.
Angus is now going to make some adjustments. That's a bit of clean from him.
There we go.
Much better attempt. I think he was really eager to come out and fix his mistakes he made in his first attempt. Wasted no time in getting on the platform and attacking it. position for this queen. Awesome work there from Angus.
Yeah, it's never easy if you miss your opener. It sort of rocks you onto the back foot straight away in terms of your confidence and whatnot, but
That's right.
you show good composure.
Yep. It's a great opportunity for these young boys and girls to learn how to handle those kind of emotions in this kind of situation. Do you shy away from it, or do you back yourself and get back out there and smash it on the next time? Great to see Angus attack it on a second attempt and get it.
Here's Evan, 53 kilos on the bar. Continues to make short work of these weights. 5 out of 5 so far from Evan. He's having a great day.
Yeah, you see the big smile on his face. He's loving it.
And it's just alluding back to what I said before, Evan's grandparents being able to watch. It's wonderful being able to have the opportunity to live stream this event. So particularly in the current climate where travel is not what it once was. For family members, loved ones, friends to be able to tune in and see their relatives do really well and express themselves.
Yeah, such a shame that we can't be here live with us, but I think we're quite fortunate in this day and age to have this technology and still be able to experience this with our close family and friends.
So we've got a change of weights. The 15 kilo disc is going on. Which will bring Angus back to the platform. We'll see if he can finish on a high.
Great clean, but it's a bit off of the jerk. The split and the drive just wasn't connecting there. You see his feet made the adjustment after he split. Not ideal.
No, the main thing is he secured a total.
That's right.
You can get back in the gym next week and start working on certainly building on the strength that is the snatch. He snatched beautifully. It's now just starting to bring that clean into it. So here's Evan. Third and final attempt. This for 6 out of 6. And there it is. 6 out of 6. Well done, Evan.
Awesome work. That's a great competition there. And he's got a big grin on his face. And there, Linda and Willie all the way in the Gold Coast will be happy with that performance too. Very proud of Evan here today. And it's great movement in the jerk. Nice dip. Good drive, nice and straight. It's under it nice and strong. Awesome work, Evan. Josiah coming out now for his second attempt. He's taking a 7 kilo jump.
He's another one, I think, growing with confidence with every lift, realising that he's got quite a bit of power in there.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I got a sense that he might not have gotten that one. Might not be able to see it from this angle. Just watch his elbows. Yeah, you can see on his right side there. Just pressed it out a bit.
Yeah, again, it's just a technical issue that John, you can see just there, is going through that. Got to lock those arms out. He's more than capable of doing that.
Yeah. Lucky for us, he's got one more attempt to make some more adjustments and nail it.
In fact, John's put him up. So this will now be first attempt for young Ryan. Ryan out of Pinehurst.
It's down the road. On the road here from Function Strength.
Yeah, I would say this is where he does his training.
Yep.
I heard a loud call of easy from Coach McTaggart and 3 white lights.
He definitely stood up out of that clean with ease.
Well, even in the snatches, even though he missed his second and third attempts, it's not because he's not strong.
Yeah.
He's just, again, very early in his journey and learning the craft.
That's it. Just lost a bit of balance there recovering, but made the adjustment and got the 3 white lights. And here's Josiah now. Going up a kilo to 58 kilograms. Let's hope he can make the adjustments. That looked a lot stronger.
Yeah, there was good determination there. He wasn't going to press that one out.
Yeah. That bar flew up. He almost lost it.
Plenty of horsepower left there. We'll see here. Again, another tall young man that gets in good positions. And you can just see the determination here. Bang.
Power there. Now we're going to see Josiah Cook come out for his first attempt in the clean and jerk. 60 kilograms.
Another regulation opener.
Yeah, that looked really comfortable.
Strong power clean.
Nice and high.
Good overhead position.
Yeah. Awesome work there from Josiah. Comes Ryan now for his second attempt.
He's a powerful young man, Ryan.
Yeah.
Big high five from Cam.
Coach is happy. Just look at how he stands up with this weight. Piece of cake.
Just needs a little bit more drive under that bar there, but again, early in learning his craft, he's certainly got the horsepower.
That's right. For Josiah Cook for a second attempt at the clean and jerk. Your clock is started.
Josiah going up.
Josiah's moving up. No, it's 65 kilos for Josiah, please.
Yeah, Josiah had a pretty comfortable opener on 60 kilos. 65 is probably a good call. He could even do a bit more if he wanted to. But I think they're going to stick with 65.
Yeah. And we've got 4 lifters here between 65 and 72. So I think we'll see some toing and throwing.
Alrighty, Josiah, just here we go. 65 loaded. Clock is started for you. Second attempt.
Just like the first attempt, rock solid. We'll be surprised if he jumps up to 70.
Yeah, that's great form there from Josiah. Strong power clean.
Okay, we're all good to go. 66.
Great position there.
Yeah,
Sure.
it was a good effort there.
Awesome work. See all the coaches hanging around the change table.
70 kilos. 70 kilos for Josiah.
Yeah, it's where all the strategy happens and just the timing, trying to work things out. As I said in one of the earlier sessions, it's quite a unique sport, weightlifting, in the sense that the coach is so involved on game day.
That's right. There's so many things they got to keep their eyes on, not just the athlete, but the change table and possibly other lifters as well, just getting an idea of what everyone's doing. I think all the coaches are doing a great job today.
Yeah, so far it's been a fantastic 2 and a bit sessions. So here is Ryan, third and final attempt. Yeah, unfortunately we could sort of see that coming.
Yeah. I can definitely keep his foot up. The clean is definitely not a problem. Look at the way he stands up with it. The jerk is always a tough one for people to learn. You're trying to push the bar up, lock your arms out, and split your feet underneath it. Takes a while to get the hang of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts. I'm sure when we see him next time, there'll be some big improvements.
Definitely.
So we were right with the prediction. Josiah's gone to 70.
All right.
We'll see him come out before Zach and Tavita.
Josiah's been showing some strong form in the clean and jerks here.
This is for 3 out of 3 in the clean and jerk.
Yeah.
Oh, he showed some good ticker there.
Yep.
It wasn't easy,
Yep.
but he got the chocolates.
Kind of got a sense of this one that maybe he's not 100% comfortable sitting into his cleans yet. He's showing a lot of power cleaning all these. And even though he traced it around a bit and nailed that jerk. 3 for 3 in the clean and jerks from Josiah.
16 years of age is plenty of time for growth, and
That's
both
right.
physically and mentally there.
That's right.
So, Zach, again with his last minute. What do we think on his play there? But a Guns N' Roses or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they might be a bit out of Zach's time. Bit of Taylor Swift, maybe, I reckon.
Well, whatever it is, it's
working.
Contributed a little bit there. That was a really solid opener. Really nailed this jerk.
Yeah, he was a bit more confident with his clean and jerks. I saw in his snatches he was a bit shaky. He's a lot more sturdy with his clean, and as you saw there, his jerk. Awesome work. It tends to be a case when you first start off in weightlifting, you find one lift a bit more easier, a bit more comfortable, not just physically but mentally as well. It can be a bit scary putting the bar over your head in the snatch.
Well, that's it. I mean, the clean and jerk, very much the strength exercise. That you can be a little bit rougher and still get away with it. And as you say, for someone new, that's the one where you can just channel.
That's right.
A little bit more aggression.
See the big reds come out now, 25 kilo plates. Now, Tavita shows some great technique in the snatches. We get to see what his clean and jerks look like.
He was nice and dynamic as well, so we'll see if that is on show here with the clean and jerks. Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yeah, he continues his impressive form.
Yeah.
Tavita.
You can see all the mobility needs is there. Elbows are nice and high. Sits right into their clean.
And if I put my coach's hat on, one of the things I'm looking for there in a young athlete is just their raw explosive ability, and there's oodles of that here with Tavita. So Tavita and Zach will probably trade attempts here, I think. We've got Zach, 77, and Eden getting ready for his first attempt on 78. That was better than his first one, I think.
Yeah.
Growing in confidence.
Great work there from Zach. I think if he wanted to, he could probably power clean it. He's practicing some 400 motion movements.
Great lockout. Good position as well. The fact that he could hold that split for as long as he needed to.
That's right. Always a benefit when you're able to do that. Sometimes you got to hold it for a bit. And if you're comfortable with that position, it can help you in some tight spots. And here's Eden now for his first attempt on the clean and jerk. 78 kilograms.
Yeah, another one with plenty of explosive power, good positions. He snatched really well, and he's picked up with his clean and jerks.
Thank you, loaders. 79 on the bar for your evening.
So he'll take more than that. Let's say we'll come back to Tavita. Yeah.
Stop the clock. Eve's moving. 81.
There he is. Harrison Mortimer's now moved into that holding area, so he's completed his warm-ups. He's listed to come in at 85. So there's a few of these boys coming in around the 80-85 mark. Tavita's gone again, is he? Up to 85. He's not mucking around.
He's certainly more than capable of making that jump from what we saw in his first attempt. See Zach now just getting his last second inspiration in again. He's making the change as well. And Zach goes 82. And Eden's in that. Well, Eden's going up now.
What did Tavita snatch? I can't quite see that.
61.
And Zach?
Zach snatched 62.
So there's a little bit of jostling there.
Yeah.
So 82 goes onto the bar.
Here he comes, he looks ready to go. I think if he attacks it the same way he's done those other two, he should get this. Yeah, he's got that. Ooh, I like it. He's happy with that. Big high fives.
Yeah, he is. So Tavita will need to make that 85. Of course, Tavita, though, is lifting as a guest. So
that's right.
Zach has secured the, well, at this stage, the first place. But we've still got Awanui Arangi to come in.
Zach's done a great job turning around his competition. He went 1 from 3 in his snatches and has gone 3 from 3 in his clean and jerks. It was good to see. Big smile there at the end.
Yeah, well, it's the old saying. It's not how you start, it's how you finish the comp that matters.
Yeah. Here's another boy who shows some great form in the snatches.
He did. Let's and has continued where he left off with an impressive opening attempt. So 85 remains on the bar, and Tavita coming in with this big 10 kilo jump. Let's rewatch Harrison here.
I see he's really comfortable with catching the bounce. He saw it in his snatches and saw it in his cleans now. Trying to bounce at the bottom of the clean.
And he's been lifting now for, I think, 12, 18 months, Harrison, maybe even a wee bit longer, I'm not sure, but you can just see that he looks much more comfortable on the platform.
That's right. It's good now. Second attempt.
That's impressive from Tavita. A big 10-kilo jump, didn't phase him at all.
Yeah.
Strong, clean.
Stood up like it was nothing. Jerk. Steps to the side of it, that's no problem.
And the feet were just a wee bit narrow, but
Yeah.
again, you can see, I think this is probably his first competition, so he's doing outstandingly well.
That's right.
So here's Eden, his second attempt.
Nice, strong, stable, bang, quick.
Yeah, Eden crushed that. He might be asking for 100 kilos.
Yeah. Almost looked like he said, "Can you put some weight on the bar, please?" Look at that. That's great.
I would have thought Tavita would go, both of these guys, could see all three of them go up to 90 here, I would say.
Yeah.
Here we go. Eden, yeah, 90. Sure, Tavita will go to need it, 90.
That's right. This will bring Harrison out if Tavita moves up. He's moving up. But you'd think Harrison is going to.
Oh, surely he'll go to 90. And we might see Awanui Orangi come out. So now 4 lifters at this stage on 90 kilos. Kana just not quite getting her maths right there, which is easily done, because in training you're not always putting the collars on, so you forget the 2.5s.
And she uses a 15 kilo bar as well,
This
so
is true.
things can look a bit different when you're loading a men's bar.
Awanui Orangi's gone up, so the call goes back to Harrison.
That's a second attempt there. But a strong opening attempt.
He'd done all the hard work, and then he just locked and unlocked, I think.
I didn't see what happened with his feet there. He locked it out real good, and then he
It's just it come back on him a bit, just here. There we go.
it's like he
He just relaxed a
moved
wee
his
bit.
head back.
Yeah. But
I'd be confident moving up though in Harrison's position. He moved it pretty easy. Here's Tavita now. 90 kilos on the bar. Right elbow.
yeah, but again, he's had a very good day.
Yeah.
5 out of 6, showing that he's got plenty of ability. If he can stick,
Right elbow, you know.
if he sticks at his training, he could be quite an athlete.
Yep, definitely. He definitely has a lot of potential. He's got the natural talent.
So, looks like 90 kilos is going to stay on the bar and give Harrison a chance to come out and just make the adjustment.
Yep. Can't afford to ease off any part of the lift. When you're lifting these kind of weights around your limit, could cost you a white light. Let's hope Harrison stays focused throughout this whole lifting. He's definitely capable of it.
Just that right arm.
Yeah.
Just rush. The clean was better than the second attempt.
Definitely.
And I think mentally he went, right, I've got this, and just didn't take that second. That's a great clean.
Yeah.
Just there. It's there, though.
Yeah.
It's
And
just a little bit more work in the gym.
just as the MCS said, he's walking over some records though, in the snatch and in the total. So even though he misses his second and third attempt, he,
Must be under 15 records.
yeah, must be.
So there's always positives.
That's right. And he's still so young. Still got a lot of time to grow in the sport. He's looking to take it seriously.
And just the two young men from Rotorua. Oh, no.
And Eden.
Oh, and
Eden's got
Eden.
one
Eden's
more
still
lift
got,
to
what's
go.
he gone up to? A 95.
95. Oh, close to 100. Rangi here now. His first attempt at 95 kilos on the clean jerk. That's a wide grip there on the clean. But works for him.
Yeah, although you saw potentially the downside of it, the upside that you don't have to drive it so far, the downside that's just destabilises a wee bit, but he locked it out nicely. It was a nice solid clean. Just a little bit wobbly in the shoulders, but kept those arms locked. So here we go, Eden, third and final attempt.
He's taking a 10 kilo jump here. Good clean. I think he's got that. Two white lights. He's happy with that one.
Yeah, excellent performance from Eden. Big 10 kilo, not scared of those jumps. He did the same in the snatch.
You can see the way he approaches the bar. He doesn't back away from the challenge. He's ready to attack it.
That certainly bodes well moving forward.
Yeah,
Good position there as well, Mitchell.
awesome. Great work there from Eden. He's happy with it.
So now we're just left with the two boys from Rotorua.
Yep. I know he's going to be following himself for a bit
Yeah.
in his last two attempts. As Jacob Rawls has entered 130 kilo first attempt in the clean and jerk.
So we saw one athlete attempt over 100 kilos, and Gene, another Auckland grammar boy actually, was successful with two of his clean and jerks.
I did see that. What was that? 110 and
I can't think what he missed, but he was getting up there. He was, and only weighing in at 70 odd kilo body weight, I think.
oh, that's impressive. He's getting close to double body weight at that age is really impressive.
Good solid clean. He just pushed that jerk a wee bit forward, but he had enough composure. You see here. Just be strong enough to stay in that front leg.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Pretty awesome to see the talent that's coming out of Rotorua.
Yeah, it's been impressive today. And good to see. I mean, we've seen this boom in our young female participation, but to see so many young men taking part is really encouraging for the sport.
That's all right.
And such a diverse group. So 105. Sees another plate change. The 15 kilo plates come out. It's another tactic as a coach, knowing when the plate changes come, because that tends to slow the loaders down.
See in the background there some of the lifters warming up for the next session.
Yeah, mixed session to finish the day. So we've got the women 87 and 87 plus, and the men 102 and above. That's a much better jerk.
Ooh. Awesome work. You almost lost it there. Great stuff. Coach is happy. Oh, I know he's happy as well. Awesome to see.
Just getting a little bit of advice from Jenny there. It was a much better jerk, much straighter.
That's right. Didn't rush the clean. Just sat in the bottom a bit, found his balance, stood up, and then he just nails the jerk. Almost loses it. And he refocuses and finishes it off strong.
So, our last lifter for the session.
See another red plate come out.
Yeah,
This will be,
130 kilos on the bar.
yeah, this will be one of the biggest clean and jerks secondary schools this year. And it's only his first attempt.
Alrighty, Jacob, we have a meeting 130 kilos lying in the weight room for your first clean and jerk attempt. All the way from Rotorua, let's do it. Your clock starts.
And here comes Jacob, his first attempt in the clean and jerk at 130 kilograms.
Yeah, nice solid opening attempt.
Yeah.
Certainly no mucking around.
Yep. As we saw in the snatches, he doesn't waste any time at all. He just grips it and rips it.
Well done. Okay, 131.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of jumps he takes there. Definitely stood up with it pretty comfortably.
Yeah, it's just tightening everything up a wee bit.
Yeah. And jerk, he's moved around a bit.
Alrighty.
I would think 135, but
135.
there we
I
go.
would think so as well.
These are
135 kilos for the
really decent weights. You know, we're 1.5 times body weight here.
2 minute clock to start.
Well, certainly for someone who's still in high school, it's very impressive.
He's gone again, is he? 37.
Stop the clock, you're going to make a little bit easier. 137. 137, please.
Well, he took a 7 kilo jump in the snatches from his first attempt to his second attempt, so that's not something that's unfamiliar to him.
Okay.
Oh, it's good to see these young men having the confidence.
Your clock has started. That's it.
It looks like he may be even going up a bit more. See Coach there just signing the change off. So going to 140 kilos.
Local 140. 140 on the bar, please.
These are some big weights that Jacob is attempting here.
Yeah, 140 kilos, that is.
Just like to remind everyone that this is the New Zealand secondary schools competition. And Jacob is here looking to take 140 kilograms in his second attempt on the clean and jerk. That's awesome to see. Himself down a bit, going through his process before he gets out to the platform. It's not just a physical game, it's very much a mental game as well, so you gotta make sure your headspace is right, especially when you're trying to get weights like this over your head. Here he goes.
He's done exceptionally well. I'd just like to see him take a fraction longer between the clean and the jerk to get himself set, because he's a strong young man. It's a very comfortable clean.
Yeah.
And we can just see here, everything's still just moving around a wee bit.
That's right.
But
A second more for everything to stay still and then. Yeah, but
3 white lights.
3 white lights. He still gets the lift there, and he's got one more tip. So let's see what kind of jump he takes there now. I think probably won't see as big a jump as we saw.
And stop the clock. Jacob's going up. 142.
I'd say 45 here.
Yeah. I think so too.
I don't think the clean, in fact, I think he's more than capable if he just, let's say, composes himself and he gets in good positions.
coach using these changes just to give Jacob a few more seconds to rest. All this time really counts when you're using these kind of weights. Gives you a bit more time just to let your body recover, take your breath a bit, and really focus. As we see him there, just listening to some music. Coaches still at the change table, so we're going to see another change here. Possibly 145, but
I think so. What's it hovering on there? 44?
44, yeah.
I think 45.
Yeah, I think I saw Chris, yep. I saw 145. Oh, we put 55 in there, yeah.
Might be a wee bit too much.
Yeah. 145 kilograms.
Yeah, let's see the green plate come out as well.
These are some good weights here that Jacob is lifting. Oh, not good. Impressive, really impressive.
On the bar. Jacob, you've got 56 seconds.
Yeah. Let's see if Jacob can put it together for the final lift of the session. 145 kilograms on the bar.
Still see the bar just moving up and down a bit, and gotta take the extra second just to let everything stop.
No, that's again, and that's relatively new to the sport. It's those smaller details which will help him go to the next level. But still, an outstanding performance from Jacob and the rest of the crew in this session. So we'll wrap this one up, and we'll be back very soon for the fourth and final session of today's National Secondary Schools Championships from the North Shore of Auckland.